Ready to come out? Cool. Alright guys, welcome back to a new video. So, what I have been working on off camera, now this has been for a couple of hours now, is removing this freaking tie rod from the knuckle here, from the steering knuckle. And as you can see, dude, I don't understand how this is stuck on there so much. I have literally hammered the crap out of here. That's what all the YouTube videos said to do, is hammer that to knock this loose. I've used PV Blaster penetrating oil. I mean, literally have heated this thing up to red hot, have banged the crap out of this almost to the point where it's bent. I mean, I cannot get this out. Like, for the life of me, I cannot get this out. So, just like I said last video, I went ahead and purchased a tool to hopefully remove that tie rod from this knuckle. If this works, guys, please take the time to go get the tool for the job. Like, literally, I've been working on this for hours. But we're gonna try and get this out now. Hopefully we can get it removed. I don't care about this tie rod because I'm gonna get replacement ones for the manual rack, but I just gotta get this out so I can take the power steering rack out of the bay. So let's take another swing at it with this tool and see if we can get it undone. All right. Please work, please work, please work. Which way should I go, this way? Oh my God, dude. This is insane. What? Come on. What? I don't understand. Guys, are you all seeing this? Dude, are you kidding me? Are you legitimately kidding me right now? What? Dude! Oh my God. This is insane. This is crazy. Are you kidding me? It just snapped. What? Oh my. I'm literally gonna go cry. Dude, it broke my tool in half. Look at this. Are you serious? Oh my God, dude. Oh. I give up. It's not coming off. What? Dude, you are absolutely kidding me. This thing just came right out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, are you kidding me? This just came right out. What the f?
One eternity later.
Come on, bub. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh my God. All right, guys, now that today is shot, because I spent literally the whole day trying to get that tie rod end off, we finally got it. Here's the piece that was stuck. As you can see, I had to cut it, drill it out, take a hammer, take a screwdriver, and hit it out. I don't know why it was stuck in there. It doesn't even look like it's corroded. So let's do a quick recap of what happened here. So here's the tie rod end. As you can see, it's absolutely destroyed. Now, I planned on replacing these anyway with the manual rack. I was gonna get some adjustable ones, some nicer ones. But all I wanted to do was get it out of this thing, out of the knuckle here, this power steering knuckle. I don't know why it was so hard to get out of there. You saw in that previous clip, like, I literally broke these tools. Like, look at this. I even re-welded them like 3 times, and it still just broke. I know my welds aren't the best, but dude, that's a lot of strength. So anyway, I ended up cutting this off so that I could just dangle, so I could at least get the power steering rack out. But I had basically the rest of it stuck inside of here. So what I ended up doing was I took a couple of drill bits and drilled holes down through here, got them bigger and bigger and bigger until I got close to the edge of this knuckle. And then I basically took this little air saw, and I started cutting away at the inner portion of the piece that was still stuck in there. So you can see it here. This was the part that was still stuck in there, and it was actually up inside here, like so. And I basically took that, this is to the point where I was at, so I drilled it all out to where it was just a little bit left on the inside, and then I took that air saw and then started sawing a little groove into it, enough to where I was hoping I could cut all the way through it, and then that way I'd be able to collapse this piece on itself, and then it would fall out. But thankfully, I guess I got close enough, drilled out all of that, then took a screwdriver, popped it in there, and you saw one good whack, and dude, it came right out. My God, dude, that was literally, look at this mess. Look at all this stuff. All of this was used to get that out. Oh, what a nightmare. But guys, you win some and you lose some, and this one for sure was a big loss today, but it was also a win because I did get it removed. I was afraid I was gonna have to completely replace the knuckle, and those are really hard to find, so I think I'm gonna be okay there. I really hope this knuckle isn't damaged, because I did a lot of wailing on it, but whatever the case, thankfully this is finally removed. Oh my God. So with that being removed, let's go ahead and take a little bit of time to get the power steering rack outside of the car. Oh God. Sweet. guys, so I am back from work and I'm getting ready to work on the engine, which is actually going to be in a totally separate video, and I realized that I don't think I actually made a closing for this one that I'm posting right now. So I'm making a really quick recap, kind of what happened, show you what's been done, and the majority of it is that everything's been stripped from the engine bay. So the condenser is still in there, and then the AC components, or I think it's heater core, and then like the AC components are still in there, and those are going to be removed, but it's going to require me removing the dash and getting up underneath there and removing those pieces. So I'm just leaving them in there for now. And then you can see the hard lines there. One of those is a brake line, and then the other are my fuel feed and return, I believe. I'm leaving those because I do want to try and use those since they are stock lines, and I just want to try to utilize them if possible. So here in another video, I'm going to be getting all of the fuel components for this engine swap. I actually just ordered all of them today, so hopefully they'll come in the next couple of days, and then we'll make a video strictly on how we are going to get fuel to this car, and I'll let you all know it is actually pretty easy, especially if I can utilize those lines. It should be a pretty quick and easy setup. But anyway, the major thing that got done is this engine bay has gotten cleaned up and practically stripped of everything. Now there's actually still quite a bit to do in this engine bay. And I know this is probably going to ruffle some people's feathers, but I think I've decided that I want to go with a shaved bay. And I know that is a pretty big deal. A lot of people probably aren't going to like that because I am going to be welding up a whole bunch of these holes that are no longer in use. But I think the final product will be well worth it, especially with that engine when it's all complete and looks super nice. Inside this engine bay is going to be absolutely out of this world. So now the really big holes, like this hole here, that hole over there, some of the main holes like where engine harnesses go in and all that stuff, I'm probably not going to weld up just because, just for ease of returning it or reverting it back to somewhat stock if I want. But all of these little tiny ones that have like different emission control modules, probably I don't know, I might be keeping the proportioning valve over there. I don't know, but a lot of that's going to get relocated and a lot of this is going to be welded up. So this is going to be a lot of work. It's probably going to constitute 1 or 2 videos by itself. But definitely one of the main reasons why I decided to go ahead and shave the bay is because if you can see here, look through this seam sealer. So all of that's rust all up in that seam sealer, and you can see this rusted pretty bad. It's pitted, but it's not all the way through. It's not rotted or anything, so I think I actually caught it in time. But I need to remove all of this seam sealer because who knows what lies underneath it. I actually don't even know if this is OEM seam sealer. They might have done it in a previous time before this car got painted white. But like you can see up here too, that rust right in that area, that looks pretty bad. That might actually be rotted a little bit. So you might need to take a little bit of time to fix that. But I do want to remove all this old seam sealer, maybe put some new seam sealer, make it look nice. And while I'm at it, we're just going to shave the bay completely. It's going to look awesome when it's done. And also, what you all probably noticed as well is the cross member for the engine, where the engine actually mounts, is gone. So I removed the cross member in order to get it powder coated, and of course, you know, this is going to be a freaking amazing car when it's done, and it's going to look, or I hope it's going to look really nice. So I decided to go a little bit hot boy, and I will reveal that subframe once it gets back. Subframe, I guess it's cross member, subframe. I don't know, one of those. Cross member, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, cross member. But when I get that back, I'll show you the color. I hope you all enjoy it. It's kind of out there, but it's also kind of subtle. So anyway, I'll reveal that when I get it back from the powder coater. It should be done. It should be done sometime this week. And with all that being said, I have one more question for you all, and please feel free to leave your response in the comment section below. I don't really know how I want to approach shaving this bay, so it's going to take some time, and my original thought here is I kind of want to get the engine kind of sorted out and at least installed into the engine bay. Maybe not hooked up all the way, maybe transmission not connected, probably coolant not really set up or anything like that. You know, I still have to get a radiator and some other things for the coolant, for the, I guess the water system of this engine. But I do want to try and get it in the bay, and I do want to try to crank the engine over just to see if it'll start. So it's up to you all. What do you all want me to do? Do you want me to go ahead and dive into the engine bay in the next couple videos, be kind of shaving this bay, making it look really nice? Or do we want to kind of jump into the engine over here and kind of get it all mocked up, ready to go, then put it back in the engine bay as it is now, and then just at least try to start it. Because I do want to make sure, I've never actually started this engine, so I want to make sure that it is a good engine. I've been told that it is, and it looks like it is from all of the inspection that I've kind of done with it, but I would rather not do all of this work to turn around and find out that the engine's bad. And if the engine's bad, who knows, I may go with another engine and it may require a little bit more work in the bay. So anyway, I really hope the engine does work because I want to run a 16 valve, and I love that that's a small port, but you know, it could, I don't know, it could be a dud. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you all want to see. You want me to go ahead and jump in on the engine bay, or do we want to go ahead and get the engine prepped and dropped into the car? All right, guys, that's enough of me blabbing. If you all enjoyed this video, please smash that thumbs up button. If you like this sort of content and want to see more, consider pressing that subscribe button below, and also ticking that bell notification to be notified when I do post new videos on this channel. For all of you all who have already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing and tuning in. Guys, stay tuned for more AE86 content, and until next time, I'll see you later.